All right, get ready to protect your eyes, expand your mind, and improve your living space. Hi, everybody. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverdi.
Welcome to The Balancing Act. We have so much good stuff today.
We do.
Amazing.
Technology devices can wreak havoc on your vision. Well, we're going to help you see clearer.
We like that. And we'll take you to the head of the class with a hidden gem of higher learning.
Like that. And speaking of school, learn how to decorate the dorm room
Oh
on
my
a
gosh.
budget.
It's coming my way. Plus, we'll have travel tips as we head to Mom's house for Mother's Day. And it all starts right now. Well, here's a technology shocker for you. The average person looks at their phone, get this, more than 100 times a day. My teenager, over 500 times a day. And while that might be great for your social media following or your email inbox, it is not necessarily doing your eyes any favors. Why? Because of something called blue light. Here to explain what it is and what it's doing to your eyes is optometrist Dr. Howard Purcell from Essilor of America. It is so great to have you on the show.
Thank you, Julie. Great to be here.
You know, first of all, what is blue light and where does it come from?
Julie, probably the best way to explain that is to think about the rainbow.
Okay.
We have all the colors in the rainbow.
Gotcha.
And basically what that is different wavelengths of light. At our company, being a leader in this industry, we really feel an obligation to do research and to understand the implications of light on the eye. So blue being one of those colors, we've really evaluated all of those and looked at what is a lifetime of exposure, being able to do in a research lab, actually expose eye cells to different wavelengths of light, simulate a lifetime of exposure. And what we've recognized is blue light can have a detrimental effect. The other piece of it that's critical is we're exposing our eyes to much more blue light than we ever have before. The sun being the primary vehicle of blue light, but we get it a lot with all of the devices we use. We're exposing ourselves more and more. I mean, we almost never see ourselves or our friends without some device in front of them.
iPad, you know, your iPhone or phone or and just every time you're turning around your computer screen, it's there. Why is it potentially, you know, harmful to our eyes, this blue light?
The science really suggests that there's a link between the exposure and the significant exposure of blue light and a disease called macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of blindness in adults over 50. So it becomes a very important issue to protect your eyes. And that's what we're looking at, because today glasses are more than just a visual tool. They're about protection and prevention. So creating products that are going to be able to block that bad blue light seems like a really good idea, and it's something our company's been working on for a number of years.
And in your opinion, does America know enough about blue light?
You know, studies tell us that about 2/3 of Americans have at least heard of blue light, but the reality is probably only 1 in about 4 really know the harmful effects. We're still learning. We know there's indications through studies that there may be some indications of effects, of negative effects, but the reality is there's still work to be done. But today, why not? Let's protect our eyes.
So you've got to give me some tips and our viewers some tips for, you know, how do we keep our eyes safe as we get older?
Number 1, make sure you're getting your eyes examined. Number 2, protect your eyes from UV, so prevention and protection. Good way to remember.
Like it.
Eyeglasses are not just today for vision. They're actually for protection and prevention. And we've created a product at Essilor, a smart blue filter, which filters out the bad blue, allows the good blue to continue, which gives us the good sleep cycles, but make sure we're protecting ourselves over the long term. Smart blue filter.
Earlier you mentioned Essilor. Tell us about who Essilor is, because a lot of our viewers watching us right now are actually wearing Essilor lenses and they may not even realize it.
Well, they probably are. Over 1 billion people around the world are wearing our product. And really at the core of Essilor is our mission, improving lives by improving sight. That's what we do. And we as employees of the company take that very seriously. So by creating products that block blue light, that block UV, that protect the eyes, we really feel we're living and breathing our mission every day.
Okay, let me see those glasses. So if anyone goes to their eye doctor, they can ask during their checkup, they could say, hey, I want to make sure this is in my glass.
If you're high risk and you're spending a lot of time on devices, which pretty much represents most of us, then you're likely to have it recommended, but not a bad thing to ask about it. Hey, is smart blue filters, are those right for me?
You are such a wealth of information. It was so great having you on the show today. I could just talk for hours, but where can our viewers find out more about you and your company?
Great, so at EssilorUSA.com, a great place to start, and that'll point them in the direction that they need to go based on needs, etc.
Okay, perfect. And you can also log on to thebalancingact.com for more info, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Something to keep your eye on for sure. And coming up, an eye-opening hidden gem of higher education in the Bayou. We'll be right back. Choosing a college or university is one of the most important decisions you can make, and it's always a great idea to get some advice. I remember I did. It's not every day we get to pick the minds of college graduates for some information on how to go about making the right decision and pursuing your right passion. And lucky for us, we've got two fabulous college graduates and entrepreneurs. Meet restaurant owner Joey Trape and speaker and registered dietitian Hope Anderson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Great conversation to have. And Hope, I'm going to start with you because my daughter, Sam, she is going to enter high school in August. So this is a big deal. I mean, she's telling me, Mommy, this is it. This is the footprint now to college. And it's really a nerve-wracking time, yet an exciting time.
It is. College can really influence the trajectory of our lives as we know it. Both Joey and I can speak to that. So it's an important time, but an exciting time.
And Joey, for you at that moment when you had to start getting ready, were you kind of like, you know, with those little hitchy-beaches in the stomach that you were nervous?
Yeah, obviously at 18 years old, it was the biggest decision of my life. My decision was a little bit impacted on the college athletics front, but for anybody approaching college, it's a great decision.
And there's so many things to think about. What am I going to study? I mean, it's a hard question to ask at 18. Some people have the vocation, others don't know. Where am I going to go? So what advice would you give, Hope, to students who are entering that and saying, okay, what should I look for? What advice would you give me?
So I stayed undeclared my freshman year, which is ironic because
okay.
Absolutely. My mom is a career counselor though, so the irony was not lost on me. But I declared mass communications my second year. So it was okay for me to enter and not have it all figured out. I had so many likes and interests, but that's what your freshman year is really for, is to figure what direction you'd like to take.
And Joey?
I went from the marketing approach from the get-go. I come from an entrepreneurial family, so I kind of knew I wanted to stay in the business route. And I stuck with it, and I graduated in 4 years, and it worked out great for me.
And sometimes you even switch or you do something different with your life. I was pre-med, I finished, and well, look at where I'm at right now, so that's okay too. Now, I do want our viewers to know that you both are graduates of the University of Louisiana at Monroe, and it's a mid-sized school, and I didn't know this, it's ranked 47 nationally as a top public school. So Hope, tell me how this university helped you become who you are today, and I know you also own a private health practice. Did it steer you there? Did it prepare you for that?
Absolutely. So I was a hometown girl. I grew up in Monroe, really 3 minutes from the university, and saw it growing up, attended athletic events. So it was just really an effortless choice when it came time for me to decide where to go, because the academic package and scholarship assistance that they offered me at ULM was unparalleled. So I was a valedictorian of a local high school.
Wow.
And decided on ULM because of not only the academic experience, but also because of the visual and performing arts world there. I danced and sang on scholarship, so it was quite the college experience.
And Joey, for you, how did the university help you?
Well, it exposed me to a few different things. I was a 3-year captain for the football team, so I was able to get out in the public and learn more about how to become an adult. It exposed me to a great business school that I was able to graduate in 4 years and pursue a master's degree. But I think for the most part, it just helped me broaden my exposure within the Monroe community.
Great academics, great professors, as I've heard also, and truly a beautiful campus and the location as well. That really makes a difference too, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely. We have a beautiful Bayou Desert running through our campus, and we are a research institution recognized by Carnegie classification. So not only do we have the academics, we have the beautiful Bayou, and so I was former Miss Louisiana 2011, and 4 of our 7 past Miss Louisianas have been ULM students. So we have brains and beauty.
Brains and beauty. That is a great combination. Joey?
Yeah, I unfortunately wasn't a Mr. Universe.
You have the brains. I do think you're handsome, but we'll say handsome and not beauty. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, ULM just offered, you know, a great teacher-to-student relationship.
That's so important.
You know,
Absolutely.
You weren't just a number. You had a connection with all your professors. And the campus she mentioned is a beautiful campus, a bayou running through it. Not every university in the nation has a campus like we do. We have great faculty to student interaction, which I think goes a long way when it comes to being a freshman, sophomore, new to the college scene.
A very special place. And I always tell Sam, as she's now embarking, you know, on this venture of thinking, you know, we still have 4 years, but I tell her, you know, the academics are very important. Having the professors that care about you, very important. But truly being happy there is, to me, the ultimate most important thing, because it is a home away from home.
Certainly, and that's what ULM was for both Joey and I.
Well, thank you so much. For our viewers out there who'd like more information on the university, where can they go?
They can visit ulm.edu.
ulm.edu. Good luck to you. You are gorgeous, and sir, you are quite handsome, and one day I'll visit your restaurant, okay?
Right.
All right, thank you so much. And he's expecting his 3rd little baby girl. Congratulations, Joey. Of course, if you'd like more information, again, the website ulm.edu, and go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
And if your child plans to stay on campus, we'll tell you how to decorate their dorm room on a budget. Stay with us.
Okay, so more than 20 million students are expected to enroll at college this fall. That's a whole lot of studying, folks. Turns out getting your kid's college room looking great on a budget can be almost as challenging as getting good grades. Truly it is. So we're about to be homeschooled by college room designer Stephanie McDade. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm thrilled you're here this morning because, you know, I still got 4 years. Samantha is starting freshman year in high school, but, you know, everybody tells me it goes like this, right?
Yes.
Now, I know you're a design expert. You're also a mom. How hard is it, Stephanie, to get ready for that, oh my gosh, that first time when your child leaves to college?
Well, it is very difficult. I have a 25-year-old, a 22-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And when that first child went off to school, it was very difficult. You know, my baby's leaving, and, you know, I had to get past myself to make sure she was prepared. So once I was able to get past that, you know, we started making lists and getting ready, you know, like, what do we need? What do you want to bring? And we knew, like, backpacks and clothing and things of that nature, but it didn't dawn on me about, like, the residence hall room. Where is she going to spend most of her time?
Which is important because that really becomes their second home, if you will,
Oh,
away
yeah.
from home. So
Absolutely.
I know you've helped literally millions of families do this, but I want you to help me now get through this challenge, which I'm going to be doing in 3 or 4 years, of making a room look homey for my daughter and making her want to come home to it and on a budget.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we consider the bed the center of the residence hall room. It's where children are going to eat, sleep, study, socialize. We want it to be comfortable. We want it to be like their home so that they feel comfortable that they're studying, they're getting the good grades, you know, and acclimating to home away from home.
Okay, I've got my eye on this one because Samantha's favorite color is blue. This is beautiful.
Thanks. This is actually one of our brand new patterns that we're putting out this year. It's called Kaleidoscope. We work with designers every year in New York to come up with the latest and greatest trends. And this was one of the ones that they presented to us. This comforter is super soft. It has channel stitching, which keeps everything in place. We have these fabulous new throws, which are soft and very popular, especially with the young ladies. They like to cuddle up.
The bling bling is awesome.
Yes, we actually have some new throw pillows just to give a little personality. Like, hey, this is my thing, right?
And it's bright, it's happy, you come to the room and look at all these accessories. I love this.
Absolutely. We have some poofs for seating if you have a guest, you know, your girlfriends come over and hang out, and our storage chests, which are great because not only do they offer storage for shoes, books, what have you, but it's also a tabletop.
And the rug is adorable.
Oh yeah, those are great because not all the residence halls have carpeting. So you want to put your feet down, you don't want to put your feet down on a cold floor.
Yeah.
You want something roasty toasty to put your toes on, right?
And let's talk about this one here. This one's actually beautiful too, very bright.
Again, one of our new designs. And we decided to go with something a little brighter this year instead of a muted color. Coral seems to be very popular, and we just love the new designs. And again, we have some study pillows, which are great. And again, another accent pillow. We even have some wall art that you can purchase, as well as shower caddies and things like that.
And something I love also is how easy it is to make the bed in the morning.
Yes,
Yes, you don't have to hassle too much. Like at home, they tell me we don't want to make our bed. Look how easy this is.
That's right.
Make
That's
it
right.
and get off to study.
Well, don't think that they're going to make it all the time, Olga.
Hopefully, I've taught my kids to do that. All right, so this is kind of cute. Is this like a package?
Yes, this is actually one of our value packs that we offer for about $200, and it's amazing because it's basically what you need all in one package. You have a hamper, 6-piece towel set, 2 bath sheets, 2 sheet sets, comforter, mattress pad, memory foam, 2 underbed storage, 2 pillows, a lamp, a fan, and again, it's $200 all delivered to you at home.
You know, what I notice here is you really do make it easier for, I mean, this is not easy. Let's start with that. It's not easy to see your children leave, but you make the process easier.
That's right, and that's what we want to do. We want to make it a one-stop shop for parents so it's convenient.
Now we have 3 different patterns here. Do you have more styles?
We do. We have over 50 combinations that we offer, and parents and their children go on our website and decide what they want to do and personalize their space.
And again, personalize it, make it feel homey and on a budget.
Absolutely.
All right, for our viewers out there who'd like more information, Stephanie, where do they go?
They should go to ocm.com.
ocm.com. So maybe in a few years, oh gosh, a few years, I'll give you a call and I'll start working with you to get something for Sam.
I would love to help.
Thank you so much. I'm dreading that day. All right, and don't forget to go to our website, of course, thebalancingact.com. We're always on Facebook and Twitter. Oh, so difficult, but it's okay. It's reality.
I will definitely keep this in mind as Maya gets ready to head to college. Oh my gosh, somebody book me a therapist. All right, coming up, tips for Mother's Day travel. Stay with us.
Now you know, travel tips.
Mother's Day is right around the corner, and many of us will be getting in our cars traveling to go see our special mom. So, what's the best gift you can give her? Well, it's you, of course, at her house. And the best way to ensure your safe arrival is to drive as if mom's in the car. Mom's in the car. Let's make mom proud. Tip number 1, go slow. Following the speed limit will certainly keep you out of trouble with the police, but it also means faster reaction times, lowering the likelihood of an accident. Additional bonus, better gas mileage, saving you cash at the gas pump. So ease up on the pedal. Tip number 2, respect the weather. Wet roads can be really dangerous, and it takes 2 times longer to stop on a wet road. Rain and fog make it harder to see the road. Respect the weather by driving the safest speed for the conditions. Tip number 3, keep your distance. Mama said you can't hurry love, and keeping your distance from a car in front of you can be just as smart. And it can save your life. Stay at least 1 car length behind for every 10 miles per hour of speed. Tip number 4, buckle up. Simple tip, but it may be the most important one of all. Always, always, always buckle up. Whether you're driving to mom's or to the grocery store, seat belts save lives, and it's the law. And make sure mom and all of your passengers are buckled in as well. And tip number 5, pick up a little something for mom at a TA or petrol stopping center. All kinds of gifts and goodies, not to mention great food, a chance to stretch your tired legs, clean restrooms to freshen up, and of course, gas and oil and Wi-Fi too in select locations. Well, that's it for now. Don't forget to stop at any TA and petrol stopping centers around the country. Happy Mother's Day. Bye-bye.
Now you know travel tips. Sponsored by TA and Petro Stopping Centers, coast to coast. Refuel, replenish, refresh.
Excellent tips, and happy Mother's Day.
And to you.
And to our moms who we adore.
And let me say to you, Feliz Dia de las Madres.
Wonderful, I accept it.
And that's our show for today, but head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter. We've got so much more there.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.